Okay, hi class. So I wanted to give you an update on what's going on with the Tiantian client that we have, right? So Wenlong got back to me, and he's chosen Violet's logo, which I've included in this announcement. So see that as well. He also has his father is a calligrapher and has created his own traditional Chinese font that we will be using incorporated within the logo. However, he wants to have a traditional logo and a more modernized logo, a traditional Chinese looking version with the font that is in there, and then an updated or more modern version. And so we are going to do a little bit of changes. He had some suggestions and some things that he would like to see changed about the logo. So first, he wants to make sure that the mountains are a little bit more prominent. They stand out a little bit more on the logo, and that they are snowy, that they look like snow-covered mountains. Apparently, that's a very big deal. He would also like a lake or a stream or some form of water to be incorporated in that logo as well, because apparently Tianjin also has a large amount of water and it's part of the natural scenery. So he wants that incorporated. So each group is going to do, for their branding sheet, a traditional Chinese logo and a secondary version of that without the text, and then a modern day logo using a modern font, a font that you all can choose. And then each group individually, including Violet's group, who came up, and since Violet created this original logo, we're going to keep, he likes the colors of the logo, but he wants to see more options of color. So let's incorporate for each group and a completely different set of colors that we can incorporate. And it doesn't need to be like, it can still be green and blue and gray, but different shades, different tones, different ways in which to present the same logo with just a different color palette, right? So we want to see each group wants you to do your own. So that way we can get the client four more, because there's four groups, four more different choices as far as the colors go. And then we're going to be doing two different types of packaging. A modern looking package with the logo will be the same for traditional Chinese and for the modern. We might just have a different color scheme. The traditional Chinese will have, and we can have English and Chinese writing on both, but we want to start to look at some textures and some patterns that can go with our packaging to include in your branding sheet. And so we want to make sure that we are having a traditional Chinese version and then a more modern, maybe Western feeling version of the logo, all right, or of the packaging. So we want to start thinking now. The branding sheet is going to dictate everything that we will find on the packaging. So we want to start essentially creating the packaging now, and then we can transfer those things to our branding sheet, all right, which is your next assignment. And then you'll be pretty much done for your final. Okay. So snowy mountains, some type of water. Everybody, each group give me a different color scheme so that we can have four. Traditionally Chinese, and then more modern. We need a font that can be done in English and that is modern, and can also be in Chinese and be modern. So the modern font should be look the same both in English and in Chinese. And then I've given you in this announcement as well, you will find a QR code that you can scan to go to his father's calligraphy page, where he has created the text that says like Tianjin Mountain or whatever, Tianjin Beef Studio. So we want to do that. I will also this weekend I will take the fonts that we have, or the traditional Chinese calligraphy that we have, and I will transfer that into Adobe Illustrator, and I will create that in Illustrator so that you can use it as Adobe Illustrator. Okay, Violet, please send me your raw AI file of your logo design so that we can give that to the other groups so that they can make some modifications to it and that we can get that back. So this week, we just are doing work for the whole rest of the semester. We're doing workshops to get these things done. So I wanted to make sure that you had some time, if you do over the weekend, to be able to work on this. So have fun. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I will be in Hong Kong over the weekend, so I won't be available but I will try to answer emails if it pertains to something that is really important. Otherwise, hopefully I will see all of you tonight at our Spotlight Gala. I would love to see all of you there. And if you have questions, we could even talk about it at the gala tonight. All right. Bye, everybody. See you later. Have a great weekend.